Hi everyone, it's Az here from HeelvsBabyface. 3 episodes of Moon Knight and I'm done. Halfway through, I think there's only 6, but no, thanks. This is so frustrating. I know, look, I really enjoyed the first episode. You know, I was pretty much the only one who I stream with who did. I did stress, though, that this is Marvel, so I'm kind of going into the future of it with a little bit of trepidation. Episode 2, there were issues. There were some big issues with episode 2. But again, little bits of stuff that I liked as well. Episode 3, this episode, holy sh... I am so disengaged now from this. Like the first episode, one of the reasons why I really like the first episode, and this is coming from someone who knows nothing about Moon Knight, the lore, anything. So I was going in literally with what was being presented to me. And one of the things that I really liked about it was that there seemed to be some really nice little developments of character. You know, his bitch boss and the bit of the space cadet, security guard, the potential date woman that he was meant to go on a date with. That made loads of sense. The woman that he was meant to go on a date with, they set that bit up. They had all the little bits with Steven zipping out, and then we don't see Mark taking over, and then bzz, we're just seeing the repercussions of it. And I thought there was lots of interesting little bits to get your teeth into. Then Layla came in episode 2. Oh, he hates women. Yeah, whatever. Fuck off. This character has just now pushed so much of the plot kind of alongside Mark that you don't allow your main character to flourish anymore. So we had Girl Boss do stupid stuff. She's married to Mark. She hasn't heard from him for months. He calls her up with a different accent and a different name. And so she's like, oh, he's in trouble because she knows that he can summon the suit and Khonshu. I learnt the name. Can't spell it yet, but I learnt the name. And all that kind of jazz. And then turns up with divorce papers. Don't you think there was a little bit more concerning things? No, okay, so she turned, because, you know, hashtag drama. We need to have that connection. She's as likable as a wet fish. I like wet fish. Getting slapped across your face. Okay, lost, there you go. Most of you, okay, fair enough. There's no personality with her. Her personality is mopey whinger. Oh, not Minja, although maybe a little bit of that. So the second episode, really, you know, like I said, had problems. And then she takes the scarab to the boss at the end. And even when Mark takes over as Moon Knight from Gentleman Knight, or whatever that's called, she even has to tell Mark when he gets his blades out to fight the jackal, take it away from here. Why? He kicked the shit out of the other one in a toilet. Just kick the shit out of this one now with your blades. Dumb. You can see it. She can't fucking see it. But there were people there. So what? They've just seen all the transformations and shit. A little bit more ain't gonna hurt. And then episode 3, it starts off here, where Layla's getting herself a fake passport and there's some sort of back and forth with this woman. And I'm just thinking, I don't care. You haven't even established your main characters yet. You haven't established Mark's personality. But this is Girl Boss time. So let's talk about Girl Boss being Egyptian and I don't fucking care. So they take the scarab into the desert, and the scarab points down to the ground. They're like, yay, we found her. And then that's that. Then evil man just starts just going about his business. I guess people are excavating. I'm not sure. Mark's trying to talk to some dude, but these three guys with knives have all have killed him. So he's just like, oh, I better fight you now. And I'm thinking, why aren't you summoning the suit? They've just murdered a man. They don't care about killing. And they've all got knives and they're all doing... Why doesn't Mark summon the suit? Now, apparently, me saying this was stupid to somebody, just like, no, he was easily in control of the fight. No, he wasn't. He was getting knocked about. People were throwing knives at him. He could have easily been killed in this fleshy body. But if he had the suit on, he would have been protected. I mean, we'll get to the suit a little bit later on that I don't understand. Like, how can it absorb bullets, but if you throw a knife at it, it can easily penetrate the suit? Whatever, never mind. But he's got knives. Fuck off. Spears. But apparently disagreeing with that is confirmation bias, even though I'm the only fucking person giving this show a shot. But okay. So, somebody said to me, somebody tweeted at me and said, what if he can only summon the suit at night time? Moon Knight can only summon the suit at night. And I'm like, okay, fair enough. That's actually a good point. That's a good point. What if he can only summon the suit at night time? There's only one problem with that. Not the guy who did the suggestion. They're spot on. The problem is with Marvel. If that is the case, then why haven't they set that up in the show? Why haven't they set it up in the show that he can't transform during daylight? He can only transform into the suit at nighttime. Now, we don't even know if that's the case because they haven't set up what the fucking powers are. Again, so we're dealing with another character with just... Well, he's kind of got super strength. He can absorb bullets, but can't absorb spears. Easily speared, but can... Has blades like an infinite amount of... I don't know. So he's fighting them, and then he loses control of the body. And the next thing he knows, he's in a cab going to the airport. But if Steven retook over the body, then the knife guys would have easily have killed him. So did Khonshu take over? Who took over the body? So he's then driving to the airport or whatever, and then he meets the guys who he's just been fighting. So he gets out. This is Mark. He gets out, starts chasing them, and then he gets knocked out by them. You know, because he's not in the suit and he's really vulnerable. So the person that was whinging at me going, wow, he was easily in control of the knife fight, got knocked out in one punch. Confirmation bias. Jesus Christ. 1 minute we're an echo chamber. Next minute it's just confirmation bias. You know. Wow. We're not allowed to disagree. So he's knocked out. Then the next thing, when he comes round, the guys are dead. And Steven says, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. And then Khonshu tells him to take the last survivor to the edge of the cliff and he'll talk. But then the guy just cuts his own tie when he's been held over the cliff and dies because, you know, I'll die for my God. Then Khonshu, I don't know, sticks his leg up and says, smell me crotch. I don't... Khonshu's a dick. Talking about delivering justice and bullshit. No, Khonshu's just a dick. Not likable. Doesn't seem to be just at all. I don't know. So I got no investment in him. Mark's just in blank slate. There's nothing going on with Mark's personality. Khonshu doing his thing again, saying, oh, I'm going to make the gods listen to me, and we'll tell them that Ethan Hawke's a bad guy. So they get in to a big you know, inside of the pyramid. Thought we'd already done that. Never mind. And there's a bunch of people who are a bunch of avatars for a bunch of Egyptian gods from a bunch of different places because, you know, Marvel's inclusive and diverse. Whatever. I don't give a fuck anymore. So, Khonshu speaks through Mark's voice. It's really kind of cringe. It's the only way I can describe it. Ethan Hawke is here, and they summon him. They're just like, are you a bad guy, Ethan? And he's like, no, I'm not a bad guy. You know, Mark's not so well, though, because Khonshu's mucking around with him. And they go, Mark, are you okay? We'll allow Mark to speak. So they release the personality of Mark, and Mark's just like, oh, I'm not okay. No, not, hey, Az, don't you mean Steven? No, I mean Mark. Oh, I'm not okay. I'm not well. I'm such a tragic, soppy man. Because there's no masculinity in this. You know, we can't have strong men. If only I had a girl boss to save me. So they're just like, oh, right, you're a mentalist. Okay, that's fine. Bad guy, you can just walk away. We've made our decision. You know, we're not going to get involved in the gubbins of man. She's just like, damn, I wanted to suck his dick. Now he's just a fucking beta twat. Yeah, gotcha. So they all wander off. She says something. I'm too busy just not caring right now. Yay, Layla turns up. Ha 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 ha. Wet fish woman. So they go on a date together and they just waste my life talking about shit I don't care about, exhibiting no personality, no charisma. And by the way, there is absolutely no chemistry between these characters. Holy shit. These are not a married couple. They do not exhibit like a married couple. There is nothing here. So again, can't even invest in the relationship. Can't even invest in, look at her. Hey, darling, do you know what you need to do? You need to fucking smile more. Fuck's sake. This show, I am out. I have zoned out by now. I'm fucking thinking of pigs flying and hot toy shopping and all this kind of stuff. I am so bored. And I look at the time and I'm like, I'm halfway through. Fuck off. I can't be halfway through. Come on. And this goes on and fucking on and on and fucking on. I don't care. There's nothing to fucking care about here. Holy shit. So they meet up with a guy to do a thing. I don't care. I've lost interest. This is the guy about it. Yeah, I'm European sexy guy. Okay, whatever. And that's his bodyguard, by the way, who's going to get killed by Layla, who's easily going to beat him in hand-to-hand combat. Hey, villains in the Marvel Universe, stop hiring men. Just hire 90-pound women. They kick the shit out of everything, even though they get thrown around like rag dolls. And outweighed by, 80 pounds of denser muscle. And a trained, one would imagine, killer. Don't worry about it. Girl boss has got it. Every Marvel show is the same. Boring. Fuckerella. So, I don't know. They're talking about a thing. I don't give a shit. Ethan Hawke turns up and he's just like, hey, look, I'm going to exhibit a bit of the power that you can have if you join me as a bad guy. And he shows it off and he's just like, okay, I'm a bad guy. And Khonshu keeps telling Mark to summon the suit, summon the suit, summon the suit. Khonshu, who can appear in daytime as well. So it doesn't make any sense that he can't summon the suit in day. But whatever. So he doesn't, and he doesn't, and they talk, and he doesn't, and then suddenly he does, for some reason. Why? I don't know. Maybe he's just waiting for them to have their conversation and Ethan Hawke to go away so that if he had changed into Moon Knight before then he would have had to fight Ethan Hawke as well. But they didn't want that. So it was terrible writing. So Moon Knight's like kicking the guy's asses. Well, kind of. The guy grabs him by his cape and that seems to slow him down. He's bouncing bullets off him, and then they start spearing him. Stephen manages to take control. He's like, oh, everyone, calm down. Calm the F down, everyone. And then he gets a spear thrown in his back, so he's just like, oh, Mark, you take over, take over, take over, take over. Ha ha ha. No, it's not funny. So here's Layla getting thrown around like a rag doll. But she's fine. She's fine. And then she stabs him to death with her necklace. Go girl. You go girl. I'm so fucking bored. So Moon Knight has got like shitloads of spikes in him. He does that to get rid of the head to go, Layla! Because Layla gets knocked down after saving Moon Knight, by the way, from another spear getting speared into him. Why? Why'd you take the mask off? So you can do I'm angry eyes? Well, unless you can see my face, then obviously you can't tell that I'm emoting. Oh, well, I'm so sick of this. I'm just going to talk in my real face now. Then he goes and kicks their ass, and then Layla's just like, Layla's fine. She's got a little scratch on her arm, you know. And then they're just like, hey, let's do a star constellation thing. And they're like, we really need Steven for this because Steven's better at this sort of shit. So Mark's like, fine, come on, Steven, you take over. Khonshu's just like, oh, I remember. Shit, I don't fucking care. And then just like, right, follow me. Do what I do with this constellation shit. And the sky wobbles. And they're doing constellation wiggly woggly stuff. I don't care. I don't care. I don't know what they're doing, really. I don't know what's going on. I'm bored off my fucking tree. I'm just desperate for this thing to end. And then the gods actually turn Khonshu into stone. Even though they said they're not going to interfere with man, they interfere with man. And really easily believe evil Ethan Hawke. So, oh no. And then Ethan Hawke's just like, haha, I got you, Khonshu. End of episode. Ah, fuck off. Don't care. The plot is not remotely interesting. I don't give a shit about Khonshu or Mark. And I liked Steven in the first episode, but Steven's been pushed back to such a minor character now. No, Steven. Layla's just a boring girl boss, Marvel girl boss, with no distinctive personality, nothing that separates her from anyone. No, nothing. Nothing for me to get into. And like I said, the story, the plot, just nothing. I don't care. I'm done. You've managed to, in 3 episodes, take me from a show which I thought, oh, fingers crossed, come on, please. That was a good first episode. There was a lot that I liked there. You know, special effects were shit. Oh, and the special effects remain shit, by the way. But in 3 episodes, you've managed to make me not give a shit about a single character or the story. Congratulations, Marvel. Well done. Hope you enjoyed the vid. If you did, do give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. Follow me on social media and YouTube for live streaming. Links are in the description box down below. And I'll be back with some more stuff very soon. You take care. Bye for now.